Hi there, John here.
Hi there.
If you're new to the website, we do jump on and do videos. We haven't done any for a while because John
Yeah.
has been in the middle of sorting out a course, and sometimes we feel the volume. We've done so many videos that we
Yeah.
kind of stop for a while because I think reinforcing a video is really important. If you listen to it once,
Yeah.
it'll
Yeah.
inform your mind. If you listen to it over and over again, it will impact your heart and really help you in the stress times. So
hmm
do go back over the videos that we've done, and then we do go through stages where we do more, but there's so much stuff on there that will help you.
Yeah, there's a lot of good stuff as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, some of it's almost good. Yeah,
Yes.
that's it really is. Yeah. Yeah.
These are called Heart to Heart, and you see already they're not scripted. We just kind of are who we
Yeah.
are in
Yeah.
our kitchen. John,
Yeah.
unfortunately, is poorly today. He's got
I
a
get a chest
germ.
infection, so
Yeah.
if I start coughing or spluttering, just sound really rough in the middle of this, that's the reason for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're here to talk about the course that John has just put together.
The intervention.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll just say, but before you tell us about it,
Hmm.
everybody that comes to the website, I would say, are seeking for interventions. An intervention is basically something that you put in place to
Excuse
really
me.
challenge behaviour and to try and get a stop to what's happening. And all of us, is that fair?
That's a good definition.
Yeah.
Well done. hmm
So what you'll find out if you really use the website properly, you'll find that many of the things that we're doing, actually, though they feel intuitive, they're actually not helpful in an addiction type of situation. So what we teach you is to
Yeah.
stop doing those
Yeah.
things,
Yeah.
but then we start doing things like share, and it's all towards this intervention
Yeah.
that has much more chance of working. In terms of percentages, would you say to really plan an intervention, how much more chance is there that it's been working? And I'm sorry, I put you on the spot here.
You really put me on the spot with that one. Let's put it this way: the statistics vary
Yeah.
drastically, and there's so many factors involved. However, what I can say is, if you plan it, you do it systematically, you go through it, this process, and you have everything in place, then the chances are much higher.
Yeah.
What people tend to do is they tend to sort of jump in and say, right, we'll do the intervention here and now.
Yeah.
And there's not a lot of thought going into it. And unfortunately, with interventions, you don't get an awful lot of chances to do these interventions. So you have to make the best of these chances, and that's what this course is about. It's about taking people and saying, okay, we'll start here, right? We'll go on to here, we'll go on to here, right? We're ready now. Now we do the intervention.
Yeah.
And there's a lot involved in it. I have to say, there's a lot of work involved in this.
Yeah. Just to put you off at the beginning.
Yep. No, it's not to put you off at the beginning. It's to make you aware that, this is not just something that you go, oh, right, I'll do it right now. Because that's what you see on the TV. And that's what you see in films, and lots of sitcoms, right? We'll do an intervention and they just put a banner up and off they go. And, in 5 minutes and they've done it and everybody lives happily ever after.
Yeah.
And it's not like that. You need to do the work.
It's a bit, I suppose, random kind of parallel is maybe trying to get a job. You can go for a job interview, just jump on and hope for the best, and maybe you get the job. But if you really research and know the best way to present yourself, and what the firm is and everything, the chances of getting that job are much, much higher.
Yeah.
And again, the goal is worth it. If you really want that job, why wouldn't you make sure that you're utterly prepared? And so it's the same sort of thing.
That's exactly
in the addiction
what it is.
world. Yeah.
So over 4 weeks, basically what we're doing is there's a video which says, this is what you should be doing, this is how you should do it, and it also has links to bits of the website, because a lot of the website is actually very relevant. But what it's doing is it's taking you systematically through the stages that you should actually be looking at.
Yeah.
So it's a guide. That's what it really is.
Yeah.
But at the end of it, what we hope is that you are ready to sit down with your drinker and do what needs to be done.
Yeah.
And I stress all the way through this, it's a team effort. This is not a solo effort. A team actually makes it much, much more powerful.
Yeah.
And you have to pick your team. You have to pick them well.
Yeah.
So again, I'll talk about that. That's the second of the weeks. We want to talk about the team and also talk about defining the problem.
Yeah, and we're fully aware, I mean, me, if I'm being, when I was living my drinker, heard this 4 weeks, can't do this, you can take as long as you like. It's done over 4 weeks, but it's accessible
Absolutely.
as long as you need it.
Yes,
So you take 6 months.
It's a very good point, that. I mean, we're showing you over 4 weeks, but it might take you a year.
Yes.
It's up to you. But the thing is, these are the stages that you take.
Yeah. I suppose that one of my jobs is to reflect what you might be thinking. And really encourage you to do this, but to do it in your own time.
Yeah.
There's some added extras, isn't there? There's a few things that you're giving. You're answering questions. How's that? What's that going to look like?
Well, I'm hoping that what people will do is they'll send me questions, and then I will answer them the following week. And in another video, just like this. I'll read out the question and sort of answer it. Then the other thing is that I'm also giving my time. Normally I do a 1-to-1 and I charge £50 for an hour. And what I'll be doing with this course is I'll be giving people a one-off for £25.
If you want it.
If you want it, it's a good sort of add-on because what you can do is you can get some coaching where you are at that moment in time. So what that actually means is that if you're doing it for £25, you're actually getting the intervention course for £15. So I think it's a good deal, but then I would say that would no.
Don't want to kill me for saying this, but I've recently inherited one of his clients because we're working through something that's more suitable for me, and she talked about him in glowing colours. So he comes well recommended. So it's worth picking his illustrious brains because he's been a drinker, an alcoholic, and a professor and trainer of people that work now with drinkers. So it's his specialist subject both in life and in academia, isn't it?
Yes, dear. Thank you, dear. What a great recommendation.
So
the only thing I can't get to change is her. So
we're going to stop this call now. Must I just go away?
I think so.
Okay, just finally, how much is it going to cost?
£40.
Okay, just a one-off.
It's a one-off £40, and you have access to it for the rest of your life if you want. So although I'm doing it over the 4 weeks, it doesn't have to be delivered over the 4 weeks, so it's there to go back and forward to.
Yeah. So we're still here, and go back and look at the videos.
Yeah.
Honestly, we can't encourage you enough to take a subject you really feel that you want to understand and just soak yourself with what we're telling you, because we know that you're under huge stress a lot of the time, and so afterwards you go away and look it up and think, oh, I should have done this, that, the other, but if you know the subject matter and you've really listened, then it will help you when it really matters, and that is when your partner is in the middle of a drinking spell or is particularly drunk.
Again, if you're sitting down with your partner, whether you're feeling confident, you're feeling authoritative, and the only way to do that is because you've actually done the work.
Yeah.
And you have all the information that you want, and when you sit down with your partner, so you're going to talk to them about the issues. You're going to talk to them. You're going to talk to them about how much you love them to begin with. Then you talk to them about the issues. Then you talk to them about solutions, and then talk to them about the consequences.
Yeah.
Okay. And that's really, in a nutshell, what an intervention looks like.
Yeah.
So obviously you need to have all of that information together, and also having a team that sit around there and they are actually will have something to say as well about, because that's what helps. Doing it solo, you've done it many times and you've not got an awful lot of traction from it. You were saying about when the family get around you.
Oh yeah, well, I did one of the best interventions ever happened in our marriage. I actually refused to go to a very important wedding because my husband had been drunk for a week.
Yeah.
And I just said, I'm not turning up, pretending everything's all right. I just put my foot down. So it ended up coming out, and we had a big family intervention, which really shocked Steve, but was very powerful. So I know that these things can really help.
Yeah, but that's the thing, that there is the shock element of it.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm saying that you don't get that too often. you know.
Yeah.
So you have to make the best of the one you've got. Okay.
So check that out. A couple of other things. You know, both of us in this walk, you know, come from the AA tradition of tapping into the higher power and found it really helpful. So because we want to be really respectful of everyone, that's on an alternative website. It's called Beauty for Ashes. There's links to beauty. It's beautyforashes.org, isn't it?
.co.
.co, yes, not .com. And again, tap into whatever power you can get to help you with this. We really recommend that.
Yeah.
And then don't forget our chain of care. The chain of care is voluntary giving, but we do ask if you are being helped by what you do, please give for somebody else 6 months down the line to get the same help as you. You know, this is website funded or otherwise it's funded by us, but we need your help in that. We really do. So I think that's about it, isn't it? Yes,
it is.
It. Happy Monday morning. It's lovely to talk to you. Am I allowed to say it's a Monday?
Is it? Yes, yes.
It's a Monday. I'm allowed to say it's.
Well, to say it's a Monday if it's a Monday.
Sometimes when it's Christmas, it says, don't say it's Christmas because we want it all the year round. But it's a Monday. You can have any Monday. Lovely to talk to you. You mean a lot to us. Your pain is important to us and what you go through is important to us. So just keep involved and keep coming, keep learning. And every blessing from us to you. And you didn't cough once.
No,
I'm
sorry.
That's really good. You can do it when we're finished.
Okay, I'm saving it up.
Bye.
Bye.